What is up, my morphers? Morpher 95 here, and today I'm doing something that I never imagined I would be able to do. Welcome to the first episode of Terraria. I'm so excited to cover this game because I've been dreaming of covering this game ever since I played it for the first time about 4.5 years ago. And now that I finally get to cover it, I'm so excited. I've played the game so much, and I know what I'm doing, and it's gonna just be a total amount of fun. But enough of that, let's just get right into the adventure. And by right into the adventure, I mean right into when I'm done chopping down trees, because this game's a lot like Minecraft, which it's not Minecraft, just shares some elements of Minecraft, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, I won't cut, because I have a couple things to talk about. First off is, um, just a couple of the elements about this game. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying things like, "Oh, Terraria is just a two-dimensional Minecraft." In some elements that is partly true, but I feel that this game does enough different from Minecraft to be considered its own game. It's not a three-dimensional, well, clearly it's not three-dimensional, but it's not a game about making things look as pretty as they can or making things as extravagant as possible. This game's more about defeating bosses and climbing up through the game instead of making things pretty. And that's something I can respect. I respect both games as their own game. The way I see it, it's kind of like Team Fortress 2 versus Overwatch before Team Fortress 2 versus Overwatch. They're two different games completely, and they have no right to be judged against each other. But that's just me rambling on like an idiot. But into what makes this game fun. Instead of collecting blocks and making pretty buildings, instead in Terraria, you have to get better weapons and defeat bosses and explore different areas of the game in order to advance. And there's not really a story, more of just interesting leading of bosses, which is fun. And the bosses present decent challenges, as you'll by far see later in the series. I'm gonna have so much trouble with so many bosses, I can already feel it. But once I get 999 wood, that's another thing that this game shares, or has different from Minecraft. Items can stack significantly farther. Like, look, like, I'm pretty sure that that's a lot higher than anything Minecraft can stack to. I think the maximum is like 64. I'm already at 524, which is nice, because it's kind of like, oh, what's that one mod? Timber mod. Because it's how you unlock the entire Tree falls. Not tree. Oh, God. Am I gonna die? Don't die now. Ooh, that's another thing. There are potions in this game. Or, well, I guess there are potions in Minecraft. But there are not a lot of potions in this. Well, there are a lot of potions. They're just a lot different from the ones in Minecraft. And there are breakable pots. Another thing that there is that there's, spawning chests with magic things. That's useless. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful. Okay. No, son of a. I'm not drowning in the first 5 minutes of this game. It would appear that I am boned to some measure of. Oh God, no. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I must build platforms. myself out of this situation I find myself in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not getting stuck in a cavern in the first 10 minutes of this. Are you serious? No, would you look at that? Night is almost upon us. Brick. Whoa, no way. Dude, I got a slime banner. Slime banners, I believe, or banners in general, are dropped by enemies. They're rare drops, I believe, and I believe they decrease the spawn rate of that specific enemy. So if you get if you get the banner of a enemy that's giving you a lot of trouble, say demon eyes or zombies or something, then put that around your base, and I believe that'll decrease the spawn rate, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Can't wait to get a better sword, because this thing's, DPS sucks. DPS, I've been playing way too much Team Fortress 2 recently. DPS. Oh, man, this game's mean to me. Let me just use this wood. Oh, vulture. This is the first example of a biome-specific enemy. Vultures will only spawn in deserts, and I believe they only spawn off-screen, but I also could be wrong about it. Well, everything in this game spawns off-screen, but what indicates a vulture is you will literally, I believe you'll see a splatter of guts from an antlion, I believe, which is another enemy that only spawns in the desert this game. That's another thing that it shares, or has a difference with Minecraft, is that there are a lot more enemies in this game than Minecraft. And bosses, clearly. There are 30-something bosses. I'm probably way far off, but that's just an estimate. And that's another thing, is the music in this game changes depending on the time of day and layer in the world. So instead of being just silent, you have nice little nighttime music. Oh, okay. That hurt. I thought this was a desert. Well, that's a bunch of boo-hops. That's bull. The damage on this sword is so bad. So bad. The knockback. Just away from me. Yeah. Step it. Oh yeah, slime head zombies is what I'm gonna call these guys. Essentially what these guys are is they're zombies that once you kill them will drop, I believe, 2 to 5 gel. Again, I could be wrong about the numbers. I was never good at these things, and I will never be good at these things. Stop it. Stab. Care for a stab. It's gonna run away. Do I have? I do. I have 1. Oh, goody. Healing potions. What those do is, if you consume them, you'll restore health. Either it be 15 for mushrooms, 25 for lesser healing potions, 100 for healing potions, 150 for greater healing potions, and I believe there's a 200 potion on PC or Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. But I could be wrong about that once again. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there are some zombies that are holding arrows in their possession. I'm just gonna run away to a falling star item. which is an item that only falls during night and can be an add to an item later in the game called the Star Cannon, which is a pretty cool weapon. But it can also be used to craft things called mana stars, or mana crystal stars, and those can up your mana, which is your magic power. Because you can have magic weapons in this game. There are three classes or types of weapon in this game. You have melee, which is swords and pickaxes and axes. You have range, which are bows and guns. Then you have magic, which is magic. So casting spells, or not really casting spells, but doing other miscellaneous magic things that are magic. Freaking magic. If I die to a demon idol, don't kill me. Oh, I will kill you. You'll probably kill me, because this is pre-game and intro, you suck briefly. Because you're equipped with a wooden sword, a copper pickaxe, and a wooden axe, or copper axe. That's another thing that this game has in difference with Minecraft, is that there are a lot more materials. Like falling there's rope, there's gel, which is kind of like a more common, a more common slime ball, very common slime ball, I guess. More common, good god. Hopefully I can find, and then there's this biome, which is the ocean biome. This happens at both edges of the world, and it can only happen at either side of the world. There can be, like, middle, like, region. Yes, I found it. The first accessory, aside from the wild man generation. What the flipper does is if you spam up, you can swim, which is very helpful. Because ocean exploring. And I do, luckily. This is a recall potion. What it does is teleport you to your spawn point. Now there is an item that I'm looking for that can instantly teleport you to your home biome called the magic mirror. It's found in chests and it's very common. I just hope I can find one. Ooh, yes. That's nice. And just like in Minecraft, sand will fall, and it will hurt you very badly. Ooh, 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 ooh. The corruption. I do not want to be here. No, thank you. Oh, hello, vulture. Ooh, water leaf. That's going to be very helpful. Late game. Or, yeah, sometime. Water leaves are very useful items that allow you to, if you craft them into a certain potion, the obsidian skin potion, you can go into lava for 4 minutes, I believe. Again, numbers aren't my thing. I'm bad with them, so if I'm wrong, feel free to castigate me in the comments below. I hate mining sand in both Terraria and Minecraft. That's one thing they share in common. I hate mining them. I hate mining sand and gravel. Well, gravel in Minecraft, just sand in general in Terraria. Because there's so much of it, there's such a slow swing speed, and so little pickaxe power. Well, at least I'm gonna be able to make a lot of glass. Oh, hunger stretch, sand stretch, give it to me! Thank you. 38 rope, which can be made into oil, which is essentially a line of rope. Shine potion. Oh, coins. That's another thing. There are NPCs in this game other than villagers. Essentially what you do is, yes, I found it. Magic mirror instantly teleports you home. Right, NPCs. NPCs. Essentially what they'll do is if you have a viable house, then NPCs will move in. And what that means is that you'll have, depending on the NPC that moves in, there are a couple types of NPCs, the most common of which is the guide, and then there's the merchant, the nurse, which restores your health instantly for money, the arms dealer, which is bullets and guns and during night illegal gun parts. Goblin Tinker, which is found after the Goblin Army. The Merchant, or not the Merchant, the Mechanic, which is found after defeating Skeleton. But those are later. I will beat those guys, because I have to. If I want to do anything with my game and my life. Besides it's taking so long, I intend to build a better pickaxe. What's in this chest from here? 4 iron bars, another sandstorm and ball, and even more rope. As you can see, there are coins down here. Gold, silver, and copper, and whatever in these pots. Which is either coins, shurikens, throwing knives, or something else. And another thing that this game separates itself from Minecraft with is it's very... Oh, whoa, voice cracks. It's very gory appearance, or gorier than Minecraft. What? Gold? What? Oh, I Duh. And, oh, did I get the sandstorm in a bottle? What? Oh, what? Whoa, whoa. Oh, I got 2. I didn't even notice that I got a sandstorm in a bottle. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Let's see how dumb I can get in this Let's Play. Or at least in this channel's history. I didn't want that to happen. I felt like that. Frick. Yeah. The corruption sucks. Sucks. But now that I have iron bars, not enough for what I want to do. Frick. That's another thing, is you can find bars in the random chests that you find. And luckily, they're not as irritating as random crits. Wow, I've really been playing too much TF2 recently. I'm just building a viable house for NPCs to climb into. It sounds like there's some sort of trap. What if it is? That's one thing you can do in this game, is you can build traps. Oh, lovely. Even some traps that aren't really traps, just lava on the floor. But right now, while I'm building all this, I just want to talk quickly about what will be in this game. If you are offended by demonic possessions, or not possessions, but demon mentions and mentions of hell and burning in hell and whatever, then it's probably best to turn away now, because this game has that tenfold. There's a lot of mentions of demons and devils and pitchforks and a lot of, you know, bad stuff. If you're offended by that kind of crap, bye. But now that we're all, not offended by demons, let's, resume game. Or at least I'm resuming game. I've never separated from it. Help me. I'm so stupid. And another thing about this game is that some recipes take a lot more ingredients than the rest. And I'm sorry that I'm just going into all the differences. Commentary is not my thing. But the last thing I want is for there to be a game like Terraria that has absolutely no commentary. So that would be the bland piece of garbage anyone there. Then again, everything I put out's a bland piece of garbage. Can't say much. Anyway, self-degradation aside, I'm going to show you one of my favorite items in this game. See, amazing, proper days. Campfire. A little thing up there that has a green arrow next to a red heart. That shows when you're near this thing, depending on your proximity to it. If it's completely off screen, you will get no life regeneration. But the closer you are to these, the faster your health will regenerate. And then these are gold chests, clearly. place them down. Take up, on average, a good by 2 block space, I believe. If not a little bit more, and it can be used to store any items. Literally any item in the game can be just thrown into a chest randomly, which is very nice. I like that a bit. Can I build what am I missing? Stone blocks. I seem to have that in surplus. How many do I need? Where is it? I need. Throw them into the chest like I do. Oh wow. I'm just on a freaking roll today. It is currently 3:45 in the morning. And I'm up playing games like Terraria. What is wrong with me? Go to sleep, you heathen. But I don't want to. You can't make me. Nope, that's a horrible Reaper impression. Nope, that's gonna tear my throat apart. But, how long have I been recording? 21 minutes. I have to cut this here because reasons. So, that's all the time I have for this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm not Markiplier. Wait. Wait. Oops. I'm such a tool. Night Morphers. Help me.